Well, people, welcome to the kitchen. Tony getting his groove on there in the garden. Very nice. Anyway, we have Chef Benjamin in the building today. How you doing, Chef?
Very well, thank you.
Nice one, nice one. So, something really special, something I'm excited about that you're making this morning. Ewa.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
All right. And, of course, you can see everything on your screen right there. And so talk to us about what you're making today.
Okay.
And, no, first, tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Chef Benjamin?
Okay, my name is Benjamin Oni.
Yeah.
I have my background in law, so I'm basically
So
a lawyer.
you're a lawyer? Wow, nice.
Yeah, I am a lawyer, I mean, but I didn't go to law school because
Yeah.
I changed my path.
Okay, you change your path, and then you
So,
focus on this.
cooking
Yeah.
is something I fell in love with.
Let me just turn this off. It looks like it's causing a bit of... Okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
go
so
ahead.
cooking is something I fell in love with because of my mom. She used to run a restaurant, so I felt that was how I developed the interest for cooking.
Nice,
So while I was in the university, I had to do something to survive,
Yeah.
and I turned to cooking. So after university,
And
I felt
that
like,
law thing, it didn't feel like it was working. So you
I mean,
decided
so let's
this
pursue
was
the passion.
this was it. Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
So something special this morning,
Okay.
and so tell us what you're going to be making, so that we'll start with the process and the first thing.
Okay, so basically I'm doing an Afrofusion. So Afrofusion simply means, because I believe so much in Nigerian cuisine and the opportunity that lies outside the country.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be transforming some of our staples to something that is intercontinental worldwide.
Very nice.
So
very nice. I love
basically
it.
what I'm
so
doing...
which is why we have all these fancy
Yes,
leaves here, because I'm running
definitely.
Ewa going straight now. Like, you know, everybody
Definitely.
knows what it is. Right?
Yeah.
So, but tell us about the ingredients, and then so we'll just go step by step, and then
Okay.
so that
So,
our viewers can also follow us.
Yeah,
on
definitely.
what we're
So I have already cooked beans here.
Yeah.
So the process is that it's going to be formed into a balls. It's going to be rolled into a mix I've already prepared.
So what's this mix here?
So it's comprised of breadcrumbs, a little flour.
Breadcrumbs flour.
Yeah,
That's what we have
yeah,
on
and
this
some
side,
seasoning.
right? I don't know
Yeah.
if the camera can pick it. So this is
Yeah.
breadcrumbs, flour, and seasoning.
Yeah,
this
basically,
one.
yeah.
Okay, and then this one, of course, is eggs.
Egg, definitely.
So we're just gonna beat that.
Yeah,
a little bit
then,
more.
yeah.
What do we have here?
Okay, so I have rosemary here. You
Rosemary,
could either use rosemary or thyme. It's a fresh
Oh,
herb.
it smells nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
And I have, of course, garlic. Garlic is very essential to me.
Garlic essential. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm curious to see how you're gonna mix
Yeah.
all these things together. And
Definitely.
over here we have what?
We have edible greens, which I'm going to use for garnish.
Edible greens.
Yes.
For garnish, and then this one as well. For
So
garnish.
this is a micro purple basil.
Oh right.
Yeah,
right,
so it's
okay.
edible.
Okay.
For beauty, for aesthetics, and all.
All right. Okay. So we've got curry here.
No, it's a secret spice.
Secret spice.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And over here.
Olive oil.
Olive oil, and,
And
of course salt.
And
too.
I'm going to be
Salt to taste.
filleting a fish, mackerel.
Okay. So you're going to be filleting the mackerel.
Yeah.
So,
So
what
fillets-
does it mean to fillet?
Okay, so fillet simply means to cut through and remove the bones. So what fish you're going to eat in today is without bone.
Okay. So basically, we're going to be removing the bones. from
Yes,
the
we're going to be removing the bone.
Okay.
That's like the layman's language.
layman's language.
Yeah.
Okay. But in the kitchen, we call it the fish
Fillet.
fillet.
Yeah,
Fish
definitely.
fillet. All right. Okay. So that's what we're going to be doing here today, and it looks pretty straightforward. And so, what's the first thing we're going to be starting with?
Okay,
let me
so-
help you.
Yeah.
Start powering this thing.
So I
we'll
forgot
begin
to
heat
add,
up.
I made Rodo jam. So
Rodo jam, what does that mean?
So there are different types of jam that you have. You have strawberry jam, you have cranberry jams and all that. So I made a typical Rodo jam.
Rodo?
Yeah, Ata Rodo, I mean the regular
So you
Rodo
make
that we
jam
have.
from atarodo. So it doesn't
Yes.
mean that it's atarodo and sugar.
Ata Rodo, sugar, pectin, cider vinegar, and a little salt. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And I also made a special Agoyin sauce, which...
So can you put rodo jam in bread?
Yeah, definitely, of course.
Wouldn't it be pepperish? Like
No, I try to reduce the level not to be too spicy by adding chili pepper. That's the regular.
I want to taste that rodo jam.
Of course.
So jam made out of atarodo. Because I've
Atarodo.
heard of strawberry jam, I've heard of orange marmalade, and
Yeah.
all of that. But now you're talking about rodo
Jam.
Rodo jam. Who wants to taste rodo jam with me here? I'm seeing GOC. There's somebody, yeah. Rodo jam. We need some bread. We need to get some bread and then have our rodo jam. Anyway, so I'm already powering up this.
Yeah.
So what's the first thing we're going to do once this
Okay, so
oil is hot?
we're going to let this hot. Then we're going to just eat this up a little bit.
Heat this up a little bit. So
Yes.
let me help you warm that up.
Okay, so while I'm doing that, then I have to fillet the fish.
Yeah.
And then we're eating up the sauce.
That's the roto jam.
Yes,
okay.
and we need to turn off the oven now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna also turn on the oven for you as well. And while all of that is going on, we're gonna be taking a break. But that roto jam, once it gets ready, he's going to also be telling us how he made the roto jam.
Definitely.
How all of that came together. And you know, it's just going to be a special meal today. It's just a bit different. African meals with a twist. He calls it Afro-fusion. That's Chef Benjamin, the one and only. We'll be right back. All right, so welcome back to the kitchen. Things are happening here. The one and only Chef Benjamin. Joining me right here in the kitchen. We're trying to just make sure that everything takes shape. But earlier on, we talked about what we were going to do with this Ewa Agoyin.
Okay.
And it's a special one. You said it's an Afro fusion.
Yeah, definitely.
But there's something that you mentioned which made everybody very, very curious.
Okay.
Earlier on, which is
the roto jam.
The roto jam. So this is jam. I don't know if the camera can see it. This is jam made with roto. Yeah. Can the camera just show me how this works? So, and you said that this is not too hot.
Yeah, definitely. You could have a taste of it.
Okay, so let me just have a taste of this roto jam right here. Not too shabby. Very nice.
The acidity in it.
Oh yeah, I can feel the acidity. And it's got this, you know, it just wakes up your taste buds,
Definitely.
like all over the place, all over my mouth. Sure. Very nice. Anyway, so let's go straight to what we're talking about. So you rolled up one of the beans that you already cooked, right? And here, one of the ingredients that you have here is breadcrumbs,
a little bit of flour,
and some seasoning.
Yeah.
And so tell us what you're going to be doing with that.
Okay, so you just want to form this into a ball.
Yeah.
Then it goes into the egg.
So this is beans rolled up into a ball going
into the egg.
Into the eggs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to coat it with this mixture. Just coat it slightly. If you don't eat flour, you could just do with breadcrumbs.
Just the crumbs instead
breadcrumbs
of...
is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just 1 second. I just want to power up this oil, heat it up a little bit.
Yeah. Then you
want basically, you're going to throw that in there
into the oil.
Okay.
Yeah, just to fry. Yeah. You want to ensure that the oil is not so hot.
Not too hot.
Just about 150 degrees.
So just like that.
Yeah, just like that, so that everything can cook evenly. You don't want it to burn.
Right. Okay, so you're going to do another one with that.
Yes. So
tell us also what you did with the fish.
Okay, so what I did with the fish has been filleted. Yeah. I've removed the bone. So this has practically no bone. So I just cut them into two. So what I'm going to do next is to season with just salt and this secret spice. And then it goes to be pan-seared.
Okay, so
you're going to
season the fish with
some
a little
salt,
bit of spice and salt and all of that. Okay.
Just a little bit of salt. So something I'm also going to add to the fish while I'm cooking it is called a compound butter. So compound butter is basically the cooking butter and some spices. So you could do without those spices. So for this one, I have a little bit of sugar, a little bit of orange juice.
So orange juice, sugar, butter.
Yeah, and butter.
Wow.
Yeah. So and also, if you don't eat any of those things, you could just do alone with butter, but just for more flavor and more sweetness to it. Yeah. So that's why I added those things.
I see what you mean. So at what point are we gonna? Okay, so this is frying already over here. How long are we going to leave it on there?
We're just going to leave that for like 10, 15 minutes. 3 minutes. Then.
Okay, like 3 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, are we going to make any more of these?
I think that would do for one portion. Yeah, we could do that.
For one portion.
Yeah.
Right. So everything is taking shape here already.
Definitely.
So you're spicing. So all the bones. So we filleted the fish. Yeah. Right. And all the bones are taken out, and then you're going to pan-sear it.
Yeah, I'm going to pan-sear it. Pan-searing is the cooking method.
It's a different kind of cooking.
It's a different kind of cooking.
So I'm curious about what you did over here.
Okay, so this is the sauce that I made earlier. So what I did to the sauce, one thing that's unique about the sauce is that the sauce has the beans paste in it. Because for plating sake, I need something that is very smooth as well, and something that has the natural taste of the beans in it. So I added a little paste, beans paste into the sauce. So that's why you see it have this consistency.
Oh, right. Okay, so that's what it is.
Yes.
I've always wondered what that was. So a little bit of that, of the paste from the beans, paste from the beans goes into that.
So that's why you have this consistency. Right. So we're just going to turn this so that it doesn't burn.
So it's even.
Yeah. So what you're looking for is a golden brown color.
It's gold brown. Okay. Yes. So while that is going on, I'm just going to take you over the ingredients once again so that you can see everything that we're doing here and also be able to try and follow us. The ingredients are not that many. but you know,
Technicality.
salt, eggs, oil for frying, honey beans, and breadcrumbs. And of course, we have all these other fancy things over here as well. With the so we have rodo, onions, crayfish, palm oil, crayfish if you want, right?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, but we don't have crayfish here today. Palm oil, mashed beans, and of course his secret spice. We have garlic, butter, olive oil, mackerel, fresh thyme. So if you don't have mackerel, what do you use?
You could use any other fish. You could use croquette, you could use grouper, you could use any other. But I call this Uncle Titus because something that we're all familiar with. Yeah, something that we all
go
know.
To the market, you find it
so
there.
the idea is to do something that people can relate with easily. Yeah.
Right. You're a cool dude. Very nice. So this is getting that golden brown color that you talked about earlier. And once we're done with that, we will. Are we going to be making more of these?
This would do for one portion.
Just okay. So this will do for one portion. But what else are we going to be putting in?
So the next thing that's coming in here is the pan-seared croquette. So we're just
you're going to pan-sear it with the olive oil as well.
Yes, I'm going to pan-sear with the olive oil, and towards the latter end, I'm going to add some of the spices. I'm going to add the rosemary for flavor, and I'm going to add the garlic as well.
Okay. So this is ready.
Yes, it's ready to go.
Very nice.
Can you turn this on?
So let me just help you with the olive oil in there.
Can you turn this on? Yeah, you could add a little more.
A little more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, great. So,
all right, so while we're getting ready for this pan to heat up a little bit so we can pan-sear the spiced
mackerel
fish. I'm going to be heading over to the couch where Mary is on standby with two special guests for us this morning. Anyway, so something special happened over here. I just want our viewers to see it.
Wow, this looks good.
I don't know if the camera can pick that. And I'm going to allow Chef Benjamin to tell us what he did. All right?
Okay, so basically this is Ewa Agoyin croquette. So basically you make the Ewa Agoyin regular beans that we eat every day, but just allow it to rest so that you could have it form into balls. Then you form it into balls, then dip it into an egg. Then once you dip it into an egg, toss it into a mixture. It could either be flour with little breadcrumbs or just breadcrumbs if you don't want flour. Then it goes into a deep fried. It's get to be deep fried. Then that's it for the Ewa Agoyin. Then for the fish is a pan-seared mackerel. So it's a regular, mackerel, it's a regular one that's named. So it was filleted and we pan-seared it with.
Welcome, winner.
Congratulations.
Now this thing I dance for.
You danced for this.
We just allowed you.
So what you did with the fish?
Yeah, so the fish was pan-seared with compound butter and olive oil. Then we have rodo jam that I made myself.
Oh, rodo jam.
Yeah.
That rodo jam.
So the rodo jam is to provide some sort of sweetness and balance to the flavor. So you don't have just pepper like the regular.
Why do you do the plates like it's cleaning something?
Okay, so it's fine dining setting. So it's a gourmet standard. Yeah, because I said earlier that I was going to do an Afrofusion.
This guy.
So trying to put.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead.
Your head is there. So I dance for gourmet.
It's gourmet.
So
that fish is pan-seared. It has some butter in it.
Oh, my fave, like buffer. Oh God.
All right. Go ahead.
Trivialize that.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
it's Ewa Agoyin.
Which one?
Ewa Agoyin, the center.
The balls you have then.
Do you have bread?
All right.
That's what they do for a boyfriend. Oh my goodness me.
What do you think?
This is like amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Reminds me of my cousins, the Kardashian family.
Oh,
How about the rodo jam?
The rodo jam.
Rodo.
Rodocious.
rodo jam. Wow,
But
rodo
you
jam.
said this is beans.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
My God. What are you doing Sunday?
Yeah.
I need a meal like that.
All right, you know
But
what?
you just look this titles. Huh?
Because you're finishing it now.
We just allow you win like that. You don't know we allow you win.
After the show for recording, that's what they do for one video.
All right. While he's expressing himself in many different ways, we have to wrap up the show. It's been a fun Friday, guys.
Yeah.
Big thank you to Homely NG for the kitchen accessories.
And of course, thank you to all our amazing guests throughout the whole week.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. We'll be back on Monday morning.
Yes, indeed. Now, Chronicles of Ushbebe is
This
this
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yes, sir.
This Sunday,
April
23rd.
Yes, sir.
And of course, at Eco Hotels and all of that. You can get your tickets. Where
Yeah.
can you get tickets from?
Come the venue.
Go on the venue.
Online, ushbebe.com.
Ushbebe.com.
Ushbebe.com. I think Aria tickets as well. You can get your tickets.
Alrighty.
All right.
Have a great day, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.